felt like I could win it. I wasn't sure, but I felt that I could win it. And I just didn't see anyone with a lot of confidence, and that was really what it was. So
and you only qualified for the long jump.
Yes, only
right?
the long jump.
Yeah.
So the interesting thing about it is that I walk out, and the qualifying is like 45 people, 2 runways of 20-something. And when they sit there and they start announcing us, the crowd gives me a standing ovation. And it was really emotional for me because...
Now you're an underdog?
Yeah, I'm the underdog. It's my second chance in America. And I feel like the whole stadium's rooting for me. And I felt like they felt it. I could tell the tension. My first jump is like 26 low or something. And the second jump I foul. Well, I'm in like 12th place or something, 11th place. And so then someone jumps and they finally put me out of the top 12. I go to 13th. And so, you know, the crowd doesn't really know. They just have it up on the board. And then the announcer says, you know, ladies and gentlemen, so-and-so just pulled into 12th place. Carl Lewis is in 13th out of qualifying. I'm like, seriously? I mean, it just puts me on stadium blast, you know? So I ended up, I think, 14th or 15th. So I had this one jump left. So I stand at the end of the runway, and I'm standing there, and I said, you know what you're supposed to do, you know what you have to do. But guess what? You have 8 Olympic gold medals and a silver. And if you flame out today, that's going to be your last story.
Why is it emotional now?
Because of all the emotions I went through in my career. I went through the little kid next door, everyone loves, da-da-da, to the villain, and then thrust with the bend and all that stuff, to the world record, and now the old guy that knowing it's over. And now the guy's saying, wait a minute, he can do this. We're behind him. I mean, so I went through all of it in my 12 years of Olympic experience. So I hit the board and I go into the air, land, and the whole crowd sees it's illegal, and they all roar because they know it's far enough, because there was like a line where you're supposed to go. So I get up, and when you take your jump, if you're over a set distance, you automatically qualify, and you don't have to stay. So I did it, they announced it, the place roars, you know, I went into first place in the qualifying. So I could go back, and, you know, I had a little pep in my step. I felt like Richard Pryor, you know, boom, boom, you know, boom, you know. So,
I'll play the role of
yeah.
Gene Wilder here.
Yeah, here we go.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, you bad,
Yeah,
you bad.
you bad.
But I didn't look at them. But I knew they were looking, saying, oh my God, I can't believe he just did that. And he's 35, what's gonna happen tomorrow? I knew that.
And tomorrow happened this way.
Trying to tie our order for 4 consecutive gold medals in a single event. 35-year-old Carl Lewis. Oh, this is the first time I have seen him run down the runway for real this entire year. And this is his reaction to the distance. 27 feet, 10.5 inches for Carl Lewis, into the lead by more than a foot.
Little kiss to dad.
Yep.
Pretty emotional up there.
Yeah,
Starts to sink in.
Yeah, that, you know, when I stepped down off the stand, I knew I never wanted to jump again. No desire, and never did. And it was so clear it was taken away. And I am probably the luckiest athlete that you could ever imagine. You know, I hit the home run on my last at bat. I strike someone out at the World Series.
So walk-off.
It was a walk-off. And I competed the next year out distance sprinting, but exhibition races, you know, because basically it was a good gig, and Daddy had to pick up that last few checks. You know. But I'm the luckiest. I have never wanted to compete again. And so